Have you ever wondered what truly fuels our sense of happiness and overall well-being? This question has long intrigued both scientists and wellness experts. And while the concepts might seem elusive, scientific research has helped us define happiness and well-being, unveiling the factors that contribute significantly to our health and our life satisfaction. It's important to recognize that happiness and well-being are not mutually exclusive. They are deeply intertwined, each reinforcing the other. Before I dive into the content, I want to let you know that today's episode has been inspired by Tally Health. They're an innovative company specializing in science-backed supplements, personalized DNA-driven insights, and epigenetic testing to help you take control of how you age. I'll put the link to Tally Health in the show notes if you want to learn how to live a healthier and longer life. So, let's begin by understanding happiness and well-being. From a scientific standpoint, happiness is often defined as a state of well-being marked by frequent positive emotions, satisfaction with life, and a sense of fulfillment. While genetics play a considerable role, environmental factors like lifestyle choices and socioeconomic status are also critical. According to studies, 40% of our happiness derives from intentional activities we engage in, 50% from genetic factors, and 10% from circumstantial factors. This blend of influences brings up an important question. Is happiness innate, or can we cultivate it? Fortunately, research supports the latter. Practices such as meditation, journaling, and gratitude can enhance our happiness over time. So let's look at the drivers. What influences happiness? While this is certainly a subjective question with countless possible answers, there are some factors you might not realize could be influencing your positive or not so positive mood. Let's explore the hidden drivers. Pets have been proven to alleviate stress and loneliness, lower blood pressure, and even enhance heart health. Remarkably, dog owners are 31% less likely to succumb to a heart attack or stroke compared to non-dog owners. Additionally, pet ownership can indirectly contribute to happiness through companionship and increased daily exercise. The next is humor. They say laughter is the best medicine, and science says this is no joke. Laughter triggers the release of endorphins and dopamine, commonly known as the feel-good hormones. One study involving individuals with type 2 diabetes found that incorporating laughter, yoga, alongside regular care improved sleep, stabilized blood sugar levels, and boosted overall happiness. Positive humor styles, which benefit the self or others, have been associated with optimism and life satisfaction, compared to more negative humor styles, such as self-defeating or aggressive humor. The study revealed that people who score higher in traits such as extroversion, locus of control, i.e. the sense of agency over one's life, self-esteem, and optimism, tend to be happier because they engage in positive humor daily. The next is travel. If you needed another reason to book that trip, a recent study reveals that frequent travelers are 7% happier than those who never travel. And don't worry about booking international flights. The study found that traveling at least 75 miles from home can do the trick. While the thrill of exploring new destinations, cuisines, and adventures undoubtedly boosts happiness, it may also be the break you need from everyday life that allows people to fully relax and live in the moment. The next is money. While it's often said that money can't buy happiness, it does offer a sense of control and security, which could lead to greater happiness. The renowned Killingsworth study revealed that emotional well-being increases with income, but only up to a threshold of $75,000 per year. The study also showed that higher incomes correlate strongly with greater happiness and life satisfaction. A more recent study conducted by Killingsworth found that for most individuals, there's no upper limit to the relationship between happiness and income. Interestingly, they discovered that happiness plateaus with income increases only among those who are already unhappy. Thus, while money can enhance happiness and life satisfaction, its effect has its limits. Now let's get into the health benefits of happiness, and I'll be naming 5. But before I do that, I want to let you know that happiness is not just an elusive goal, but a vital component that profoundly influences both physical and mental well-being. The first is that it improves your cardiovascular health. Research shows that optimism and happiness can safeguard against serious heart complications. For instance, a long-term study revealed that happiness was linked to a 22% reduction in the risk of cardiovascular disease over a decade. Additionally, another study revealed that positive emotions boost immunoglobulin A, a protein essential for combating infections. Furthermore, research on older adults aged 65 to 90 showed that those who experienced more positive emotions had stronger immune systems. Number 3 is lower stress levels. Happier individuals may also experience reduced stress levels. A study found that cortisol levels were 32% lower in happier participants when they faced stressful tasks in a lab setting. Additionally, research suggests that happiness can act as a buffer, enhancing resilience to stress. The 4th is reducing pain. Happy individuals are more likely to experience fewer aches and pains and manage chronic pain more effectively. Interestingly, one specific type of happiness, living a life with greater meaning, was found to significantly reduce pain and distress levels. The last is that it supports better sleep. Research indicates that individuals who are highly reactive and base their happiness on external events are more prone to poor sleep. In contrast, those who maintain a positive affect tend to enjoy better overall sleep quality. Now that we just explored the health benefits of happiness, I want to move into how we can live longer via happiness. The link between happiness and longevity is well documented. Harvard's renowned 75-year-long Grant study concluded that happiness and love are vital predictors of a long and healthy life. Older individuals who report higher levels of happiness were also 35% less likely to die over 5 years compared to their less happy counterparts. Even after researchers accounted for age, depression, chronic disease, socioeconomic factors, and health-promoting behaviors such as regular exercise and eating. The first study on happiness and longevity among U.S. adults found that happier individuals had a 6% mortality risk during the first follow-up period compared to a 14% increased risk in unhappy participants. Happiness not only enhances the quality of life, but also its quality. Research shows that individuals who frequently experience positive emotions engage more in health-promoting behaviors, which are essential for maintaining vitality in the later years. Additionally, older adults scoring high on gratitude were 9% less likely to die than those with the lowest scores. Now that we've just looked at the link between happiness and longevity, let's go into proven ways that boost happiness. The first is to prioritize eudaimonic happiness. Not all happiness is created equal. Research indicates that eudaimonic happiness, derived from having a sense of purpose, boosts your immune system more effectively than hedonic happiness based on pleasure. There are studies that reveal that eudaimonic happiness can enhance your health at a cellular level. To tap into this form of happiness, engage in activities that align with your values, help others, and set meaningful goals. The second is to choose experiences over material possessions. While an online shopping spree can provide a quick dopamine hit, research indicates that for lasting happiness, spending money on experiences like vacations offer more sustained satisfaction than buying material goods. Experiences can hold deeper personal meaning than simply adding another pair of shoes to your closet. This could also explain why frequent travelers tend to be happier. Third is to start a meditative practice. Meditation can promote calmness, reduce stress, and contribute to long-term happiness. Regular meditation also rewires your brain to enhance happiness. One study revealed that after an 8-week meditation course, gray matter volume in areas associated with compassion and self-awareness increased, while gray matter in stress-related regions decreased. The next is to write a letter of gratitude. While expressing gratitude can bring numerous benefits, one study found that writing gratitude letters once a week for 3 weeks significantly increased happiness and life satisfaction while reducing depressive symptoms. Reflect on someone who has positively impacted your life and draft a letter to them. Describe how their actions made you feel and why you appreciated them. You don't even have to send the letter unless you choose to. The next is to reframe your perspective on happiness. Seeking happiness solely for its own sake may not be the most effective approach. Research indicates that treating happiness as a goal to be achieved or making it your primary focus actually leads to greater dissatisfaction. Instead, participating in fulfilling activities that can make us feel good can be a more successful way to cultivate happiness in our daily lives. The next is adding novelty to your everyday life. As creatures of habit, we fall into routines. It's just how our brain is wired for safety and security, and the more routines we have, the safer we feel. However, experiencing something new triggers a dopamine release, elevating our happiness. And it shows that activities enhancing happiness are typically novel and offer a variety beyond our daily routine. Now, word of caution, there are studies that show that our openness to experiences and novelty diminish with age. So to counteract this trend and boost happiness, especially as we age, we should inject more novelty into our daily lives. Simple changes like treating your weekend as a mini vacation, trying out those new recipes you've been dying to try, or enjoying lunch in a different outdoor setting can really make a difference. The next, we've heard a lot, but it's so true and so needed, is to limit social media. While it's easy to fall into the habit of scrolling through social media, especially after long work days, research shows a correlation between social media use and depression. Fortunately, just reducing, not eliminating, social media can boost your happiness. One study found that cutting back just 30 minutes per day for a week increased happiness and job satisfaction. And the last is to prioritize healthy social relationships, what I call social wellness. If you want just a simple boost in this area, schedule more time with friends. Fulfilling relationships, whether romantic or platonic, are linked to increased happiness and better health. To conclude, an 85-year-old study at Harvard on happiness found that maintaining positive social connections is the top factor that makes us happier and helps us live longer. I hope today's podcast, The Science of Happiness and Well-Being, Insights and Strategies, has supported you. You taking the time to listen to this podcast means so much, and I welcome any questions, any feedback, anything at all that you would like to hear more of in the podcast. Until then, stay well. Much love. Are you enjoying Discover Wellbeing? If so, I would love to hear about it. Leaving a review helps more people find us and really makes a difference. So share your thoughts on Apple Podcasts or your favorite platform.